in Sicily, we live with obstacles. There's a lot of unemployment. Not many people have had breaks, you know. People have lost all faith of there's any hope for them for the future. Sant'Ambrogio, this village, is still authentic compared to more sort of touristy commercial places. There's a lot of houses that are empty from people leaving the village and going to find work somewhere else. This is where I was born. I came from a very poor family, and when I was 7, my father left because he had 2 children and debts and he really didn't know how to pay them. So he decided to go to Australia and make money. My idea was just to come to Sicily, just to visit my aunties and I don't know, come back to my roots. But when I got here, I realised that really there was only very moving for me. I felt a sense of belonging. I think I ultimately relate to people on the land because that's how I left it, you know. The shepherd, Giulio, he really is, I've never seen anyone be so passionate making cheese, you know.
La percentuale?
It's a shed, you know, with a roof and under a tree, and he sterilises everything, he boils water. He's so clean.
Mangia!
He makes his 5 kilos of cheese a day and he does it every day. He knows exactly the right temperature without a thermostat and when it's ready or what should be done.
No, non venga più se no! Si fa, capito? Poi si rompe.
Most people are just on labourers, clearing the land, pruning trees, working construction. Women have been more housewives and they do a lot of embroidery and things like that. This is the most beautiful piece of linen. Dove l'hai comprata, Cefalù?
No, a Sant'Agata.
You
Qua
see
dentro.
her she's starting to do it there.
Qua dentro.
And then all this gets cut and it's all very artistic. What I'm trying to do here is make people feel that there's something important where they live, give them a sense that there is hope in life and trying to create more of a community. Maybe if we create a tourism where they can be involved in that, they can better themselves in the village itself or nearby. I'm taking these apartments that have now been restored slowly by local people and using them as holiday accommodation. I put homemade products in the apartments and people want to buy those, then some of that money will go into the village. We've got all ecological cleaning products from the mainland to make people aware of the environment by using products that aren't going to harm the environment. But to make them aware that, you know, using detergents and things which are going to harm the environment, it's going to have effects on them, you know. We raise money to put the pots on the streets and we're getting recycling bins in the village. We've been able to have the local council give us a room which we hopefully can make to a culture centre, a little traditional museum with people's embroideries or photos or a little library. But we need to find money to do these things. This is my 3rd year. You know, I've given everything to it. It's difficult to set up the whole thing because you start from scratch. Really, my biggest obstacle is making people feel that we can change something.